Good afternoon. It's been a while. Got the last 4 or 5 days wiped out of me, but I'm back, somewhat healthy, ready to live some more. Today's lesson: don't eat an entire cake. Here's the story. My show, Millionaires Are Made, had its 100th episode, so we asked the audience what they wanted to see. There was tons and tons of ideas. Um, some really cool ones that I'd like to do in the future, like shoot my show underwater. That would be cool. Maybe the 1,000th episode we'll shoot a submarine and figure out how to get Wi-Fi down there. We shoot everything live, so that changes everything. So we gotta have places that are most likely gonna be quiet. A lot of my shows are shot right here with this view on my porch. Sometimes when I'm traveling, I've shot them in at gates at airports. I've shot them at coffee shops around the world. Where else have I shot this show? I don't even know. I've shot at Starbucks before. One time I was traveling. Where was I? Was back in Denver at one of my houses, and they didn't have internet. I think it was in between tenants, something like that. I don't know, and didn't realize that till I was at the house, pulled everything up, and figured out there's no internet. So, anyways, hits 100 episodes, and so we had to narrow it down. And the realistic one was eat an entire cake on air. Okay, I've done eating competitions. I've won eating competitions. Figured, what the hell? I'll eat a cake. I'll get a little tummy ache. Maybe I'll, be full the rest of the day and I'll be perfectly fine. No big deal. It'll be funny. I'll watch it. I got a little costume. Said, 100th episode, millions are made on the cake and the frosting. So I go, I've got this cake, and I knew it was gonna be bad, not good for my diet, and I was gonna have a rough little time, but I didn't think it was gonna be this bad. Holy shit. That day was not that bad. I talked to a couple nutritionists and they were like, maybe eat a little healthy before, like a little juice. I was with yeah, I went and hiked that morning, went and got some juice and some, like something light. Then started the fucking cake eating. It was really awkward, by the way. People were telling pretty deep secrets, well, not secrets, but just stories that were very meaningful while I'm sitting there chomping on fucking cake and icing. So I get done with the cake, end the episode, and go about my day. Felt slow, felt sluggish, things you would expect from that much sugar and artificialness. But then I, man, even went and played soccer that night, so I knew there'd be two workouts. Um, but then Thursday, woke up not feeling so hot. Okay, maybe I won't eat much, drink some water. I don't remember how much I ate. I don't think there's much because I was just ugh, and full. And so that was my body processing these artificial ingredients and shit. Oh man, that was. And when I originally ordered the cake, I even told them, I was like, "Oh, it doesn't. I want the cheapest cake. It's just for show. Nobody's gonna eat it." Literally in my text says, "Nobody's gonna eat it. You don't have to like worry about buttercream or this or that." I was like, "Just give me like a cake that looks nice on the outside. Like I don't care what's in it." Man, that was stupid. God, sometimes life likes to throw you some fucking curveballs. So the cake was like cardboard. It was. I don't. First of all, I don't like cake, and I don't eat that much sugar, as much as most people, I guess I would say. I don't like desserts. I never have. My parents always thought I was weird. My dad thinks I'm a nut, but I don't like desserts, and I definitely don't like cake. It was. You can see my face on the episode. I was pushing myself through it. It was brutal to get that cake down. So Thursday, the next day comes. I'm sitting there hanging out. I think I canceled most of my stuff. At that point I had a big stomach ache, and I just kind of was like, let's just take and chill and try to get this through. I don't think I ate much at all. Had a friend come over that evening. Was supposed to cook dinner. I was like, I don't feel it. Just came over, say hi for a little bit, and hang out. Like I don't feel that good. I thought I'd feel good Friday. Friday, not so hot. So Friday, is Friday when it started? I think Friday in the evenings when it went from full on constipation and like slowness to the exact opposite. And it was bad. It was, I mean, you could, yeah, we'll get into it, but so I had like 24 hours probably where at least I went to the grocery store and bought some stuff to help, some ginger and some, I don't know, simple healthy stuff to try to push some nutrients into my body because I knew that I was dying from lack of nutrients. So took me out Friday. Saturday, still didn't feel that great. I don't think I did anything. So I basically was bedridden for like 3 or 4 days. Oh yeah, you like that new do? My barber says that I like funky cuts. I said, damn straight, or funky do's maybe. He made it all crazy, which to me looked normal. So then we go and oh man, so basically Sunday evening is when I finally start eating and feeling all right. Went out with some friend to watch Sunday Night Football. And so that's the story. So right, so yeah, I lost like 3 days of my life. I have a good friend of mine that says when you eat a lot and you feel that like fullness, that huge like spike, it's like a glycerin spike, and you lose 3 minutes of your life every time that happens. So I probably lost like a year of my life off this shit. But here comes the lesson and the happiness in the end. So, well, the hopeful happiness. We'll see. So essentially, doing this challenge and giving up 3 days of my life and fucking up my body for a bit. At this point, thinking about sugar, thinking about man, I had a coffee today for the first time in a while, and had a caramel latte or something. And even that, I drank the caramel latte, and like halfway through, I was like, oh. So now I think I'm mentally allergic to sugar, or at least my mind is. Yeah, it's kind of like when you drink it the first time and you have like rum or something, and then you swear off rum for the next like 10 years. So hopefully, I will be eating so little sugar over the next decade, and my life will be so much happier. I still kind of feel bad just from that half of a caramel latte, like, so I'll be drinking a lot less of those, which is good. But any little sugar, man, I feel so bad. So the life lesson is I went through some fucking dark shit for 3 or 4 days. Hopefully, life's gonna be better. And when you struggle, if you do it right, you get strength. And now I'm even more anti-sugar than ever before. But now my body actually matches it, and physically, I feel gross thinking about sugar. If fucking asshole friends of mine were sending me gifts of cake and pictures and stuff, and it was making me want to throw up, man. So don't do what I did. Don't eat an entire cake, but do limit your sugar, and hopefully I'll limit mine.